What if every secret you've ever kept could be exposed just by recording your voice and playing it backwards?
Sinister track bullet. Sinister track bullet.
What if your subconscious mind is quietly working against you, spilling your deepest secrets and truths without you even realizing it? And most importantly, is there anything you can do to make it stop?
Taking the whole nation back to those great wells of democracy. Dear floor the cabinet in Mohammed.
The president was asked about Obama's podcast comments.
He made a big mistake. Yes,
Hey everybody, welcome back to Vanish from View. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into reverse speech analysis, or RSA. And if you stay with me to the end of the video, I'll be sharing with you guys a practical method I've developed to encrypt your speech so hidden messages can't be exposed when recordings are reversed. So what is reversed speech? At first glance, it's just recorded speech played backwards, something that often sounds like gibberish. But there's a controversial theory that reversed speech can reveal a person's subconscious thoughts, even secrets.
Taking the whole nation back to those great wells of democracy. Dear floor the cabinet in Mohammed. Dear floor the cabinet in Mohammed.
That idea has drawn a lot of attention from institutions, including intelligence agencies. To evaluate it, we first need to understand how the subconscious mind influences what we say. The subconscious mind runs a vast range of background functions such as heartbeat, breathing, reflexes, and systems that just aid in keeping us alive. It's also a powerful filter sorting what we perceive so our conscious mind isn't overwhelmed. Even in sleep, the subconscious mind remains active. Dreams may be its way of expressing material that escapes conscious control. Because the subconscious mind shapes perception and response, it can also influence speech in ways we don't always notice. For example, you can craft a lie consciously, but your body and your subconscious mind often betray it.
So aliens are real?
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it.
Think of things like sweaty palms, a faltering voice, micro-expressions. RSA extends that idea to language itself. The subconscious may bias word choices and phrasing in subtle ways that, when speech is reversed, reveals content not intended for conscious disclosure.
But that means recognizing the right of every country, including our own, to look after its citizens.
Sinister track bullet. Sinister track bullet.
Said, take a look at what happened.
Sinister track bullet.
Think of your subconscious as a man in the middle for verbal output. You form an intention, but the subconscious finalizes the exact wording. For example, you might intend to say, "I like sunny days and long beach walks," but the subconscious may select phrasing that sounds similar forward, yet also encodes a different meaning when reversed. Researchers claim that these reverse snippets can communicate truth between subconscious minds even when conscious language denies it. This is where nature and animals come in. The subconscious is not merely a private internal mechanism. It's also deeply rooted in the same biological systems that other animals share. Many animals are remarkably attuned to subconscious cues that humans give off. Horses, for example, will mirror human anxiety as if it was their own. Dogs, birds, and other creatures pick up subtle shifts in energy, posture, scent, and tone that conscious listeners may miss. Their reactions often reveal what our conscious words are trying to hide. That connection supports the theory that some signals exist at a level beneath conscious speech, a shared biological awareness that transcends language itself. The subconscious isn't about protecting your ego or reputation. It's a life-preserving system that prioritizes truth and survival. It does not betray you out of malice. It operates as part of a larger web of living systems, relaying information that matters to collective safety and coherence. If your intentions are harmful, for example, or just dishonest in nature, other living beings and other subconscious minds will often sense it regardless of your spoken denials. That's why being out of tune with your subconscious leaves you more vulnerable to manipulation, while being aligned with it makes you harder to just generally deceive. Historically, reversed audio phenomenon has attracted curious minds since tape recorders have existed. People have recorded alleged hidden phrases in things like songs and speeches.
The president was asked about Obama's podcast comments.
He made a big mistake. Yes, he made a big mistake. Yes,
And declassified files show intelligence agencies explored many fringe techniques. RSA sits in that fringe. Intriguing, contested, and worth examining with care. How does this translate to practical risk? If a speech is recorded and later reversed, researchers say it could reveal intentions encoded by the subconscious's word choices. Public figures who speak off script in things like podcasts, impromptu interviews, casual remarks, or anything else may especially be exposed. In contrast, scripted speeches read verbatim from prepared text are less likely to leak subconscious-derived reverse snippets. So, is there any way to prevent any of this from exposing you, the listener? After researching RSA, we have developed a technique called forensic speech encryption. The core idea interrupts the subconscious's role in shaping the final phrasing by using non-subconscious tools to reword your message before speaking. This is how FSE works. First, draft your message you intend to convey your true forward meaning. This is just anything you may say off script that you want to be encrypted. Run that text through a grammar or rephrasing software, or even something like ChatGPT or just generative AI to produce a rewritten script. Then take that script, practice it, and deliver the rewritten script verbatim in recorded settings. Because software lacks a subconscious mind, its phrasing choices are not chosen by the subconscious. Instead, the choices are algorithmic, rather than being biologically based. When you use that output as your spoken script, the original subconscious patterns are disrupted, and in other words, encrypted, making it much harder for reverse audio to reveal your initial intent. Some practical things to take into consideration. FSE is most effective for prepared remarks, press conferences, recorded interviews, YouTube videos, speeches, and published writing. It's less practical for spontaneous conversation, like things in real time, conversations you'd be having with your friends or family, where you generally don't need to worry about being recorded in the first place. And one thing you should know is that text is vulnerable too. For example, some people like to use speech to text so that they don't have to type the messages that they write when sending a text message to somebody. But here's the issue with that. Someone could convert your writing to speech, reverse it, and then search for hidden patterns that originally came from your subconscious mind. So while it may not be your voice speaking, they can take the text that you've written with your voice, and then against your will, they can give you a voice and search for hidden patterns just like that. So be sure to apply FSE to written communications you plan to publish either in the media or in a work environment where you don't want trade secrets or anything like that being exposed. For maximum protection, read the paraphrased text exactly. Improvisation can reintroduce subconscious patterns. Some examples of this in action: public figures who rely on scripts are often protected, but when they go off script in informal settings, whether it be during spontaneous news interviews or even things like podcasts, RSA researchers argue that reverse speech analysis can resurface contradictions or hidden sentiments in their speech. Animals' sensitivity to human subconscious signals reinforces the idea that a level of communication exists beyond consciously chosen words. A biological channel other beings respond to, often giving away the truth before we ourselves admit it. And of course, guys, just a little disclaimer, because we do intend on covering some things like RSA in the future, RSA remains controversial. Not all researchers from scientific fields accept reverse speech as reliable evidence of hidden intent. Many suspect pattern finding, suggestion, and even pareidolia. Still, historical interests and some anecdotal evidence have kept this topic alive in investigative circles. So just to wrap things up, guys, RSA proposes that the subconscious can leak truth via word choices and paraphrasing that becomes audible when speech is reversed. The subconscious is part of a broader biological network. Animals and nature sense and reflect its signals, which is why hidden intentions may be perceived even when conscious speech denies them. Forensic speech encryption offers a practical countermeasure using algorithmic rephrasing to interrupt subconscious patterns before recording or publishing takes place, especially for high stakes or recorded material. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We'll be analyzing several speeches very soon, pulling what's been vanished from view back into the open. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Until next time, guys, stay vigilant, stay safe, and stay in tune with your subconscious and natural world around you. I'll see you all in the next one.